Industry has failed to do any peer-reviewed studies on smart meters and health effects. A growing body of independent research is now starting to accumulate.
In our second set of tests, we're using the smart meter. Before the exposure, we see the same thing as we saw in the first samples. Normal cell walls, fairly separated and looking healthy. So after 2 minutes of exposure in front of the smart meter at about 1 foot away, we see a totally different story. Sample 1, you can see a lot of degradation in the cells. The cell walls have been broken, and you see changes in the cells which are called mycoplasma. It shows a mutation to the cell. In the second sample, we see a different type of degradation to the cell membranes. You can see a corrugation here. This is called bottle cap formation, and it's known that this occurs due to oxidation or exposure to free radicals. So this third subject, when we did her sample, she had to be pulled away from the meter after 45 seconds because she complained about an increasingly severe headache. And here you see a phenomenon called rouleau, where the red blood cells are stacking up, which makes it very difficult for the blood to deliver oxygen to the tissues as they would be their normal function. Every single one of these is a degradation. Every single one of these shows a trauma to the blood cells. And that came from something, and the only variable was the smart meter.
What's going on here? This is a wireless device which is unproven scientifically, which all the evidence so far proves is dangerous or questionable, which should therefore be studied intensely before it's released to the public. Clever people called the technology smart to make it seem intimidating so no one would question it. Some smart ad man came up with that and got paid $300,000 to call it a smart meter so you would feel less knowledgeable, which they know we feel, and then you wouldn't question the smart people putting it in your house. So I call them not smart meters, dangerous meters.
Was Internet Today phone service of 50 years ago? We asked both internet providers in Cincinnati what they offer for remote learning.
Free internet comes with a lot of caveats. Spectrum offers 2 months free for remote learning for any student K through college. If you're a former Spectrum customer, you had to have service previously for longer than 30 days. Also, if you have any past due balances, you have to pay them.
So at the end of those 60 days, the customer has the option to call us and let us know how they want to handle it, whether they want to continue. And we do have programs in certain cases for people that need assistance and help.
Cincinnati Bell does not have a free offer to limit interaction with field teams and new customers. They're working with customers and school districts on a case-by-case basis to figure out their students' remote learning needs. They have special offers for a Lifeline program for both internet and phone access to help you stay connected. They've forgiven late fees and waived past balances.
We wanted to make sure that we could provide service because in the immediate time that we were in and we still are, being a good corporate citizen is very important. We're the hometown provider. We need to be like that. We need to act like that because that's who we are.
Both internet providers signed the Keep America Connected pledge, which runs through June 30th. That pledge includes waiving any late fees that were caused by economic circumstances related to the pandemic and not terminating service due to the inability to pay. Both providers also provide free Wi-Fi hotspots around Cincinnati.
Both providers also provide free Wi-Fi hotspots around Cincinnati.